there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The only DNF in Japan. We made it 3 laps, and something broke when we got into Grosjean, and it's just disappointing. Kimi finished 13th, so just not a great race for any of us. And as you can kind of see, now there are 5 drivers with no points with the addition of Kubica to the standings. So we'll see how that affects everything going forward. But as of right now, it's a great day for Mercedes once again as Lewis increases his lead and the team itself increases their lead over Ferrari in the constructors standings. So we only have a handful of races left. We're going to make wholesale changes and take a bunch of grid penalties, more than likely, for Mexico. But
bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it.
Let's not.
Devin did much better in today's race than he did in qualifying. Were you expecting that?
Sure.
You have a new teammate. How are you two getting along? Not the best way to end a race. What went wrong?
Didn't really give me the
Appreciate
correct
your time.
answer, which was the chassis. Just terrible. It wasn't rolling right. Something broke. Well, to be fair, something did break. So reliability probably too. It was just weird at that point. It wasn't handling the same. It wasn't handling that great to begin with, but it was handling worse at that point. So we will move on to Mexico and hopefully a better result. See what we get out of resource points. Probably not much. Yep. We're not in a good spot. We've still got a few
Commiserations
more
on that
things to
result.
do.
It's been a tough weekend. Looks like one of your rivals is also going to an upcoming historical event. If you choose to take him on, it might help get your name out there a bit.
Very good. You can see though we've fallen behind Alfa Romeo. It's just we're not in a great spot right now. That being said, we're just gonna put all of the parts on. Any penalties, just take it on the chin, and yeah. Not really gonna matter. We're gonna start dead last, so yeah, we're just gonna accept the fate of that and get ready for the race. Hopefully pull something off. We're gonna try something. They might even try starting us 3/4 of the way around the racetrack. We're so far. We're gonna have so many penalties going into this one, but the hope is that it's gonna get the car ready, and I'd rather take the penalties here than at the U.S. Grand Prix, which is what we're going with, my driver's adopted home race. Obviously, they're not going to mention that. There's nothing going to be about it, but it's going to be the my driver's secondary home. Is obviously the Polish driver, but well, found a home in America that he enjoys. So, as you can see, it's going to rain in qualifying, but not in the race. So, we'll see how that goes. Maybe we could screw up the grid a little bit, and let's also take a look at this. And you can just see we've gotten further behind, essentially. So we're actually back behind the Toro Rosso and the Racing Point. This is actually a little bit frustrating, but it's everything we had to do to save the performance for next season. And we'll see what happens, because maybe they're not doing the same thing, and it really doesn't look like they're doing the same thing, whereas we are, or maybe they're waiting. So we'll see. But until then, guys, we'll see you next time.